If you've clicked on this video, first of all, congratulations, because you finally want to make something different for yourself and you want to finally start to earn some money. This is a good first step to eventually get you from $0 per month to $10,000 a month as a student. Earning serious money as a student is possible because I run a digital marketing agency whilst also being at university full-time. I'll leave the link in the description to my agency if you're interested, and I'm also starting a new AI automation agency coming very soon. So if you're already thinking that it's just not possible because you don't have enough time, that is simply not true, and that's really just excuses. But first we have to actually dive into what is making money. I know it might sound stupid and kind of obvious, but we first need to understand the definition before we can actually break down what making money actually looks like. Making money is simply this: you provide a product or a service to somebody who is willing and able to pay you for it. I mean, that's it. You're essentially exchanging your knowledge, your time, and your energy into somebody that has a problem. And because they have this problem and you can be the solution to it, they pay you money for it. So instead of thinking, how can I make $10,000? We already need to start shifting our mindset to actually ask a different question. A question such as, what valuable things can I do that will allow somebody to pay me $10,000 for? And here we'll break it down for you. If you're gonna wanna make real money as a student, you're gonna have to learn something called a high income skill. And it's not something that allows you to be paid £12 per hour or something like that. This is a skill that can let you be paid hundreds to thousands of dollars per hour with only a laptop, a phone, and Wi-Fi. So we're gonna look at models that are low cost to no cost to start up. We're gonna look at models that are easy to learn and understand, and also models that are really high in demand that businesses are looking for right now. So these are gonna be skills like copywriting, UGC content, running ads, social media management, funnel building, website building, anything to do with really the social media industry. So these are all online and you can essentially work from home, and that's why it makes it a really scalable and powerful model, because all you need is a phone and Wi-Fi, and bonus if you have a laptop. And also margins are really high in this. Margins in this industry are around 70 to 80%, while in other industries and other products and services, the average margin is around 20 to 30%. And also, as you become better at the skill, you can actually start to charge more, so you're gonna make more per customer over time. When I first started, I liked and still like going to the gym. So my first client that I got was a gym, and I did Instagram for them and I ran ads for them. That gave me experience and I learned what worked and what didn't, which led me to build my full scale agency, which now we've had experience in over 1,000 different industries. But we also have to consider the disadvantages of this model. Because it's low cost, no cost, and it's easy to learn, that means that there's going to be loads and loads of competition in this industry. Why is this? Because there's been so much media coverage and so many people talking about SMMA, website building, agency, all of this stuff. And because of it, loads of people have been attracted, so the supply of people increase. All of these people are competing to get clients. And when everyone is competing to get clients, it really begs the question, how do you stand out from the crowd? So how do you actually do it? Well, firstly, you have to start by niching down an industry. And don't worry if you don't know what this means, I'll explain to you at the end of this video what I mean by this. You have to show proof. You have to build your case studies by offering your services for free, or asking your network to see if anybody will be so kindly as to offer you something to do for free, so you can build up your experience. The more specific your offer and the more results you can show, the easier it is going to be to get more clients. And with more clients, you can build higher income levels. And with higher income levels, it all begins with learning one simple high income skill. Now we move on, because the second thing that students need to understand and learn if they want to get to $10,000 a month is to understand and apply AI. We all know about AI, and if you still haven't heard about AI yet, you're probably living under a rock. Most people think that AI is like ChatGPT and Gemini and all of these kind of AI bots, and automation is going to be used in businesses in the next few years. But the thing is, it's happening right now, and 97% of businesses still don't have AI implemented in their system. So this creates a huge market for businesses that need AI to be integrated into their platform. According to Goldman Sachs, AI is projected to automate between 300 and 800 million jobs, and that's 20 to 50% of all roles by 2030. So what do? You have to learn how to use AI instead of being replaced by it in the next 5 to 10 years. But where do you start with learning about AI? I mean, it's a good question. Where do you actually start about learning all this AI complicated stuff? Well, luckily we have a platform where information is mostly free. So you can look on YouTube, you can look at Google, you can actually use AI itself to find out how to use AI. There are so many free platforms around the world and free resources that you can use to actually learn how to build AI. You can build things like an automated improved chatbot, an automated calling system, an automated way to improve your sales, an automated way to decrease your costs. There are really hundreds of ways that AI can be used into every single business in the world. It's just your job to find out what they need and how you can be the solution to that problem. Learning and implementing AI now doesn't just make you a student. It makes you someone who can actually save time, save costs, and increase sales for businesses around the world. And the best part is that most businesses have no idea how to use AI, or they're scared of it, or they're just wasting their time on tools and experimenting, and they just have no idea how it works. And that's why learning about AI and implementing skills that are to do with AI can make you super high in demand and make you invaluable for businesses. So the benefits of having some sort of AI automating business or any business to do with AI is that it can be really long-term, which is key, very scalable, super duper high in demand, and really high profit margins. But the only disadvantage with this is that it's going to take you a long time to learn, usually between 4 to 6 months learning how to make the system, who to implement it for, building the system, making sure it works. All of this together can take, again, as I said, around 4 to 6 months. And it's the same process as I said from before. You choose a niche, you understand your client's pain points, and you build something based on what they need. If you understand the fitness industry, for example, you can find out how AI can actually be used to benefit them. For example, if their booking systems are expensive, confusing, very hard to operate, you can implement and invent something that can be used to actually fix that exact problem they have. At the end of the day, it's just your job to figure out what problem a certain industry has and how you can build something that can ultimately fix that problem for them. So moving on, so now that you've got the skills, are learning or have learned about AI, the next big question that everybody asks is, what do you do? How do you start? Which is actually a great question, and everybody has asked themselves on their journey. And the answer to this is you have to first know about yourself. And if you don't know what industry to start in, you're gonna have to first ask yourself a few questions you're gonna have to be really honest about. So if you want to take this seriously, get a pen and paper and start writing, because this is the key to understand everything. What are you naturally good at? What do you know more of other things that people don't know? And you do know something here that others don't know. And lastly, what are some pain points or problems you've been hearing about really recently in your circle? Let me give you a few examples. If you're really into sports and you understand the sports industry, then try to figure out how some small or medium-sized clubs can benefit from AI or can benefit from a simple ad strategy or better content, and how they can use this to save time. If your mom or dad is a dentist, for example, you can find out why dentists will use AI to automate their bookings, to automate their reviews, to automate really any system for them to save time. All you're doing is matching your skills, your interest in your industry, and that eventually equals to your first opportunity. A good thing you should also do is start looking at your network. It's 10 times easier to get a job or to get experience from somebody that you know, or asking someone who has no idea who you are. So just ask everyone, ask your parents, ask your parents' friends, ask your friends' parents, ask literally anyone you have around your circle who might have an opportunity for you. And from there, it's all about momentum. It's all about learning more, growing more, eventually raising your prices. And from then on, you're not just a student, you're a student who's actively making upwards of $10,000 per month. And I always say, if you're stuck or you don't know what to do, I mean, that's completely normal. Everyone is stuck at some point in their life. But the thing is, you can't use that as an excuse to just not start at all. It's better to start now than to start later. So if you've liked this video, please hit the like button, and obviously remember to subscribe to the channel. Also make sure to drop any comments if any questions you want me to ask, or if you want me to make a video of a specific topic. And with that, thank you for watching the video if you're still watching, and I'll see you on the next one.